But Faunalytics work is, as far as I'm aware, based on a deep dive analysis of animal suffering in relation to animal products. So how can investors or startup businesses take animal suffering into account with their investment decisions? What data do you have to demonstrate which animal products are associated with the most animal suffering? And can people choose to invest in areas such as alternative protein products to sort of displace this suffering?
Yes, absolutely. So that was the focus of this analysis that we did. I will share my screen in a little bit to show some of the top results, okay. But just to start off, what we did was took various data sources and combined them together in order to get a sense of the number of lives and days of suffering that go into different types of animal products. With, like you said, the goal of supporting startups in choosing products to work on, investors in terms of which products or companies they want to support. And the basic methodology, we have much more detailed methodology available for anyone who wants to get nerdy with it. But the basic idea is that we took good, strong data about how much of different types of animal products people eat on a daily basis. This is US data, but should be reasonably generalizable to the Western world. And look at the amount of product that you obtain per animal life used for it. So per chicken, per cow, per layer hen, in the case of eggs, for instance. We take into account loss due to shrinkage, waste at the consumer and retail level, take into account elasticity of product demand and supply. So the fact that when people stop purchasing one thing, it doesn't mean that the supply immediately drops by the same level. We take into account that elasticity. And it also takes into account things like pre-production mortality of animals, male chicks that are culled during the process of obtaining eggs from hens, and even things like feeder fish that are given to farmed animals on a regular basis as part of their diets. So it is multi-source data from a lot of different places, but the overall idea was to produce this, which is hopefully going to be shared in a moment.
Yeah,
great. So these are just the top 10 products that we obtained from this analysis, and we do have a set of about 70 that are broken down at a similar level. So not just pork versus beef versus dairy, but at a specific level in terms of the products, in case that's helpful to startups in particular, but also for investors. If you are able to make choices at that kind of level of specificity, it is possible with these data.